that's in the Zoom. I'm trying to get this all moved around. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Thank you. Thank you. I decided to switch it up a bit out of the kitchen and into my new little office. Oh, I wish I was feeling better. I did not get my tooth removed yesterday. The broken one, did not get it removed. Turns out that they wanted $1,500 to get it removed. And I got it priced elsewhere and it was $400. So they must have found me on Facebook and came up with that price, but I'm not paying it. She's like, aren't you in pain? I'm like, oh no, not in pain enough to pay $1,500 for you to remove a tooth that you could probably take out with your hand at this point because it's broke. Like it's so wiggly. I'm about to take it out myself. Obviously, I won't do that, but that's where I'm at. Not that much pain. That's what I said. No. Healthcare, if that's what you call it. Yeah. So I was like, nope, I will go somewhere else. So I'm still in some pain. I took some white willow bark this morning, and that helped with the inflammation, and took some turmeric. So we should be good. Let's see where we go. Oh, I was playing with my clove is good too. Yes, it is. I was playing with the chatbot today, the cat AI signals. Boy, do I have something to go over with you guys later on here. So we got some big movements here coming up. This morning, we ended up, oh, let's go set up Top Step. I forgot. I forgot to set it up. Express. All the Express accounts. I got one combine that I apparently need to make more money on. Like, all right, I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not dealing with it today. So yesterday we did on our Express accounts $881. Let me move this closer to me. $881 on the Express accounts. You know, that's the signal that we sent out yesterday. This is the signal from the day before. Oh, no. This is the day before yesterday, and this was yesterday. Like literally identical setups back to back almost. And not sure what we're doing here. Where do you see the signal at? Well, you can see the signal at the Firestorm indicators. Whatever signals come up on the chart. I know we have a signal that came up here. I think it's on the 1 hour. Yeah. Obviously giving us an 83% accuracy of touching those all day. But we have lots of news today to go through. Lots of news. Last time you were on live, I usually just enter. I literally cannot tell you what to do because legally I can't in the United States, but I can show you exactly what I'm doing. So that's why I do these live streams. You could see exactly what I'm doing and you can follow along and do it at your own pace, but I can't tell you what to do, if that makes sense. Can you show your market is about to open in a minute? That's my settings. Hopefully you got that. I just want to make sure I'm there for market open. So we're seeing a bit bullish for that aspect of it. Trend line here. And like support break here. Market is now open. Let's see where we go. Gonna break above or below. You screenshotted it? Perfect. I was seeming a bit bearish today, but we could be bullish. Why? Oh. Why did it put me at 5 contracts? Thank you. See if we tap into this area here. Thinking maybe here. I'm going to pull the break even because it's literally market open. This is what I was thinking today. Something for us. Come on. This would be like TP1. Giving you room to move. Yeah, news at 9:45. Wow. So friggin' fast. I was trying to get 1,000. Okay, it's okay. 8:54. Let's see what this next candle does. I was already pulled to break even. We get any firestorm indicator signals? See this push down? This is what I'm saying. We pulled up and we're pushing down. That's what I was seeing. I'm gonna see if I can get in maybe on the next candle if it plays right. Should I be drinking iced tea? Probably not, but it's the only thing that's keeping me awake right now. My tooth is gonna have to learn to love it. We got more people waiting. I would have entered up here if it wasn't for the fact that I was randomly on 5 contracts. Yeah, I love the 5-minute because of that whole 5-minute candle hack that I love to do. Apparently, ChatGPT, the AI signals bot that I made, told me that I am doing liquidity grabs. Whatever you want to call it. I'm not good with the definitions. I never bothered to learn all of that. I bothered to learn about the other things. I'm really getting a phone call right now. One moment. Hello? Good. How are you? Okay. Well, when can I come in and get that done? Uh, yes. Do we have anything a little bit sooner, maybe? Okay, let's do Monday. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Five four nine.
Hello. $166. Okay. Can I call you back once I get off my podcast here? Yes, I'm live on my podcast right now. I have it muted. It's okay. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. Wow. They were like, "We're so sorry for the inconvenience," and because I got upset yesterday, like that's absurd. And they're like, "It's not going to be $1,500. It's going to be $265." Can anyone explain to me why it's now $265 to get my tooth removed? What was all the other stuff? What was $1,500 to get my tooth out? And why? I'm completely baffled. Oh yeah, absolute scam. I was laughing, and she's like, "What's funny?" And I'm like, "What's $1,500?" Does anyone want to like let me know what that is? Ridiculous. We're gonna try and scalp this again. It's being kind of slow. Hopefully, it doesn't come back and tap my stop. I'm getting pretty darn close. Yeah, whoops! You didn't go for the $1,500 price, so now it's $250. Like, all right, whatever. Ridiculous. These 5-minute candles are being weird today. Probably because so much news is coming about. Let me go set this up over here. And wow. We'll do it for $250 now. Are you gonna leave part of my tooth in there? Now I'm nervous to go. How do I fix the top step chart? What do you mean? Let's see if we can get in on this. I know it wants to push down here. This is what I'm looking at. It literally just left a spot behind. NQ, we always trade NASDAQ every day. No, you're not too late. Look at me. I got in late. I got in for a second time. You were not too late. $777. I say that's a good luck. I'm gonna stop there. My tooth is still killing me, so I'm not pushing it today. I'd say I'm happy with $777, and that's where I'm sticking. We're staying here. $512 across 2 accounts. Congratulations. Of course, you know I'm going to stay here for a little while. I'm not going to leave you guys 10 minutes in. We could just chat and go over some training stuff if you want to. Any questions that you have. But remember, when I put these signals, when I put that box, that's like basically where I think it's going to go. And I do think that we're going to come back down and touch this area. It is 3 minutes at the 3 minute mark. Remember, we have a pullback somewhere. So you could always catch maybe that pullback might continue back down again. Could be possible. Like I said, the 5 minute candle pullback. Do I have a video on how to correctly follow along? If you go back to the beginning of our live streams, I go over it. And like you can watch all the live streams moving forward over time. You'll understand how each and every time you would enter. I just legally in the United States, I can't tell you what you can do. I could just tell you what's in my mind and what I'm doing. What's the 5 minute candle hack? Well, I've talked about this live stream after live stream. So the 5 minute candle hack is when it makes a wick on one side or a wick on both sides. It does a big pullback at the 3 minute mark or the 2 minute mark. Basically to scare everybody into maybe we're switching directions now. And then at the last 2 minutes, minute and a half, it will push in its complete direction, whether it's up or down. And you will notice that most likely this one could push, I don't know with news exactly, but when there's no news on the 945 candle, it would continue in this case to push down. But what you're looking for is you're looking for the manipulation in the middle of that candle. You're looking for a big push in another direction after it makes its wick. And another cool thing that it does, which I have in the video yesterday and the day before. Yesterday, I think, was a good one. But the day before was really good as well. With it did a push in an upwards direction, but left no wick on the other side. Those are like the best ones to get into because you know it's going to push up. You get in there, and then you wait for the drop off at the pullback of the 2 minute. And when it pulls back, it's making you like $500 easy. And that is how you can leverage that. Just trail your stop and you can get in on the wick that it has to create on the other side of that 5 minute candle. But that usually only happens during market open. So remember that. You have to have a lot of volume in order for that to happen. That's something that I learned in binary options. That's how I was able to be so successful with that. Was the OTC charts. I would get in on the wick of that 5 minute candle. And then when it did its like 2 minute and 55 second pullback area, it would just like drop off and go whatever direction that I was in the trade and be in my favor. And it was great. Absolutely great. Look, 945. This is insane. That's another reason why I wanted to get out. There is a lot of news today, so it could be pretty choppy. That's why I said take profit one is here. That way it's a really good signal. I do think we're still going to dip down here. If we don't, I'd be surprised. But this happened before market opened. But maybe the dip is done. If we break here, you're heading to all-time highs, which the 1 hour chart states that we're kind of moving into those. Yes, that strategy does work for gold. You have to watch gold a little bit more. You have the new dashboard for Top Step. Did you have to add everything? Because I don't have anything for mine. So what they do is they give you a discount code in your email, and I think you get like 50% off. Is it 50% off? I don't remember. I think it was 50% off. They give you a code for 5 accounts, and that's what I got. And I just got new accounts over there. So you can have your old accounts, but you just can't have new expresses until those expresses are done. So you would, in order to get your other accounts, you would have to finish those accounts off completely on that platform in order to start new ones, new live ones. Doesn't mean you can't pass challenges, but you can't start new live ones on the new dashboard until your old Express accounts are done. The cool part about the new dashboard is when you pass a challenge, you instantly get an email to activate your account, so you can still continue to trade that day if you want to. You don't have to wait till 6 o'clock. And then when you get a payout, you don't have to wait for it to leave your balance like you typically do in the other dashboard. The other dashboard, you can't trade until your profits that you withdrew leave your balance. And if they don't leave your balance, then you're not trading for that day. So I think it takes like 1 to 3 days for it to leave your balance, where the new dashboard, it instantly leaves, so then you can continue to trade. I just have mine at default. I just took the DOM off, which is like all the numbers that you see up and down the side. I just literally, I'm on default. All this right here is no indicator. This is my manual setup. We still got 10 a.m. coming around. $777. I'm pretty happy with that. A 2-minute buy signal? Do we? Look at that. Look at that 2-minute buy. I'll leave this up for you guys, because I'm done trading on my Top Steps. What are we doing on ES and YM? Oh, moving up. That's what we're doing. Looking for 73% of hitting that break of this morning. My stop loss is always at $500. That's what I put it at. So you could set it on Top Step inside of this setting over here. You go to the little setting gear and you would put risk 500, profit 500. I need to switch that back to 1500 because I was wondering why it was stuck at 5. And then that's what I do. My Top Step glitched twice yesterday. Really bad. Tried emailing them. They said they no longer use that email. I was back in profit. What the heck? I would go to Windy, their little chat support that's in your back office. That should help you. It's glare. Making me all hot. No, I can't close the blind. There is no blind to close. They're just open windows. So basically what I was talking about up here was the concept of how we like to basically look at the highs and the lows And then we look for a bounce off of the London low or the Asian low, and we continue back up. And it basically told me it was a 9.5 out of 10. And basically, what we're catching is a form of liquidity sweep. And it happens like 85% of the time. So we got a pretty good gig going here. I'm wondering what that 5-minute candle's doing. Look at, oh, there you go. There's a potential 5-minute candle hack here. I know there's a lot of news, so it could just like completely do the opposite. Usually when there's no news, it's a lot easier to spot these, but it does a push in one direction. And then at the 2-minute and 20-second mark, it usually would retract and continue back up. That's usually what the 5-minute candle hack does. Because look at this little wick. It did not even equal this wick, and it didn't go past it. But with news, you never know what could actually happen. And that's why today I'm not giving 100% on this, because there's so much news today. Yesterday and the day before, you heard me on my live stream say it over and over again, and they played out beautifully. But when you have a lot of news, it's very volatile. It's very manipulative. No, it wouldn't be a sell. It would be technically a buy, because it would have to leave a wick on the other side. But right now it's indecision. I would not do anything. This is heading back to entry again on the 2-minute. Yeah. A suspicious name. Zoom wants control of my computer. You're not getting control of my computer. Stop coming up and doing that. Go away. Decline. Who the heck is this person? I can't even do anything. All right, fine. I'll just move you out of the way. This person just keeps doing it. Their name is Zoom. Where are... Now you're kicked. Goodbye. Spam. That's why. Yeah, I just kicked them out now. Listen, if you're going to be publicly on YouTube and you're going to come to my Zoom, don't come to my Zoom and annoy everybody by making it so I can't finish the training because you want control of my screen. You're not getting it. So go away. There's a little 5-minute candle hack for you. See? Push up. And then continuation back down. And if it doesn't, then this is just news today and it's a bunch of crap. But this is what I mean. You know how I said there's no wick on the other side? It's like very, very tiny. We push up here for like a minute or two, and then we retract back down, and then the candle continues.